So ladies and gentlemen, Ben Shapiro went to the university and there was a educated anti-Israel activist right there to, hey, have a chat with him.
To kill terrorists and civilian casualties are a cost of war. That is just a reality of life. During World War II, there were 70,000 Brits who died during the Blitz bombing, and there were 2 million Germans who died, civilians who died during World War II. And I don't see a lot of monuments in Britain because of the 2 million civilians who died in Germany. The costs of war are brutal, they're terrible, they're horrifying. There's a vast difference in moral scope between deliberately going into a civilian area and murdering everyone you can find and trying to kill a terrorist who is deliberately hiding beneath a civilian area, hiding their rockets in civilian areas, starving their own people. And there is a vast difference. Okay, so now I can ask my question if you don't mind. So my question is, do you believe that there is a moral difference between Hamas going into, for example, Kfar Aza and murdering entire families, and Israel attempting to target terrorists and accidentally hitting civilians?
Israel is effectively doing the same because Gaza is the most densely populated region in the world. There are 15,000 people per square mile.
So does Hamas get immunity because they're there? So Hamas gets immunity. So
Israel has killed 3,500 children in the Palestinians. Each of the last 4 years.
So just to be clear, your logic is that if you're a terrorist who's located in a densely populated community, you hide behind civilians, you're never immune.
Where are the children meant to go?
So they're immune. Okay. That's why I always use the Geneva Conventions, but okay.
All people want you to say, I condemn their action. Not only free Palestine from Gaza. Separate yourself from certain things that we consider as evil. You don't do that.
Unjust. 23 out of every 24 conflict deaths have been Palestinian. Where are the children meant to go?
So they're immune. Okay. That's why I always use the Geneva Conventions, but okay. Your logic is that
Sorry, since 2005, 23 out of every 24 conflict deaths have been Palestinian. I don't see any moral equivalency there. It's clearly unjust what the IDF has been doing to the Palestinians because there's a vast disparity between the number of Palestinians being killed and the number of Israelis.
I mean, I would certainly hope that Israel's going more. I'm just asking you, if based on the numbers, more Germans died than Brits in World War II, did that mean that the British were wrong in World War II? Because they did. Many more Germans died than Brits. Based on the numbers, does that mean that Britain was wrong in World War II?
Britain wasn't bombing civilians.
That's why I believe you're only allowed to vote in a country when you understand their history. Because come on, you're saying this in Oxford. Come on, man. You have to be careful. Just the idea that you assume people don't bomb because there's going to be casualty. People bomb because, hey, you're doing something very bad and they want to prevent another casualty.
You should talk to people in Dresden, but you can't.
I agree that there is horrible, but this is not a just war. What Israel is doing is not a just war. There's a difference between fighting the Nazis.
So it's not a just war. It's not a just war. When you fight a war against people who murder 1,500 of your civilians, take 233 of them at the last count, packed it into tunnels. It is not a just war to obliterate them. It's not a just war.
Israel's been killing civilians for the last 75 years, and there was no headlines about it, and there was nobody said that the Palestinians were
Israel does not purposely kill civilians. Palestinian terrorists do.
Israel
If Israel was down to spend tomorrow, there would be a second Holocaust. If the Palestinians put down their guns tomorrow, there would be a Palestinian state. That is the reality. And let me ask you this. I'm just going to ask you the last question, the same question I asked her. Which part of Palestine is occupied?
The entirety of Palestine.
I appreciate you expressing your full genocidal intent for the Jewish people living in the two.
You can have a state where all citizens have equal rights, Jews and Muslims.
I'm sure that's going to go on. I'm going to see people who are up there in the Gaza Strip reporting zero Jews live.
Knesset is the Israel equivalent of US Congress. There are currently 10 Arab members of Knesset. The Israel parliament has 120 seats. The current parliament has 70 non-Jewish representatives, out of which 11 are Muslim, 4 are Druze, and 2 are Christian Arab. Today there are 0 Israeli citizens and no members in government of any surrounding Arab nations. War, terrorist acts, and other atrocities continue to plague Israel in spite of these facts. I'm not saying that Jews and Arabs cannot coexist, But I do know that people from Gaza or Palestine, they can even cross to their neighbors that enjoy the same religion.
Part of the question on the issues of refugees coming to Jordan, and I think I can quite strongly speak on behalf not only of Jordan as a nation, but of our friends in Egypt. That is a red line, because I think that is the plan by certain of the usual suspects to try and create de facto issues on the ground. No refugees in Jordan, no refugees in Egypt.
But you still expect the Jewish people and others to find a middle ground in a situation that's rather difficult.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
And the moment you keep celebrating it, and the moment I never hear you condemn the people that are celebrating that's on your side, I'm gonna look at you fishy. And I don't need two eyes to know that. And I wish people enjoy the slow build up for a better future instead of finding quick solutions.